is, that means we are ready to go. If you are here because you have maybe a little bit of trouble staying consistent, especially doing the side splits, then you're in the right place. We are all about doing a little bit of consistency every single day to make progress. It's about progress, not perfection. And we are, or I am, on at least number 230, 240 of these side split sessions. So if that's what you're looking for, you're at the right place. We are going to do 9 moves today, and in those 9 moves, we're going to have the warm up, which is going to be really good for your hips no matter what it is that you do. If you decide to keep doing side splits for forever, if you decide not to do side splits forever, the warm up will be really good for lower body mobility. And then after that, we're going to do 5 stretches that are targeted specifically at the muscles that the side split needs in order to get into a deeper side split. And that's it. We might not even do the 9th stretch. It's not even a stretch. It's a pose and a little bit of strengthening work. But if we do a whole bunch of side splits, then we'll skip that one. All right. That's it. I just ate a bunch of food, so I'm a little bit stuffed. But I hope I can make this video work out just fine, regardless. All right, let's go. We're going to get started with hip cars. Hip cars are all about getting your leg through its full range of motion using just muscle power. All right, it looks a little bit like this. You're going to do a high knee. You're going to open up your hip and keep that knee as high as it can go. You're going to rotate the leg so that the knee is pointing forward and your ankle is as high as your knee. Then bring the whole leg down and back so that it's slightly behind your standing leg. You're flexing your hamstrings, you're flexing your glutes to get there. We're going to do 10 reps using those exact muscles. I'm going to call out each of the moves, and let's get started. High knee, open, ankle, down and back. High knee, open, ankle, down and back. High knee, open, ankle, down and back. That's 3. Here's 4. High knee, open up, ankle, down and back. 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 I think that's 7. A little bit off balance. Adjust. High knee, open up, ankle, down and back. That's 8, 9, and 10. All right, shake out the other leg that was doing the balancing. Let's switch to the leg. High knee, open up, ankle, down and back. High knee, open up, ankle, down and back. That's 2. We're doing 10 in total. High knee, open up, ankle, down and back. High knee, open up, ankle up, down and back. High knee, open up, ankle up, down and back. That's 4. High knee, open up, ankle up, down and back. High knee, open up, ankle up, down and back. That's 6. High knee, open up, ankle up, down and back. High knee, open up, ankle up, down and back. 8. 2 more, and we'll be done with this round. All right, that's 10. Let's go and do the whole thing in reverse. We got a couple comments come in, just double checking. Atike, hello, welcome. Oh, we got a whole bunch of people on. If you are here because you're interested in doing side splits, welcome. We're all about practicing consistency, and showing up live every single day helps us build a little community around doing the side splits. So this live goes 20-30 minutes every single day at this time, and yeah, we go 20-30 minutes every single day at this time, and we're going to keep going with the rest of our warm-up. We're doing hip cars, and it's all about getting our hips mobile by using our leg muscles to move our leg. And let's continue by doing the hip car backwards. All right, to do this, you flex your hamstrings and your glutes. I point to them in the wrong order. And lift the leg back behind you so you feel a little bit of a stretch in the hip flexors. Then lift the leg so that your knee and ankle are the same height. rotate the legs so that the ankle is down, and then bring everything forward. All right, we're going to do that again. We're going to do 9 more reps. Down and back, side, ankle, forward. Down and back, side, ankle, forward. I'm doing these standing, but if you need to hold on to a chair, hold on to a wall, please grab something and stay balanced. All right, let's go. Down and back, sideways, ankle down, forward. I think this is 3 or 4. Let's keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, I'm off balance. Last one. 10. All right, we'll switch to the other leg. And, whoa, I'm super off balance. Okay, hold on. Take a breath, relax. Let's try that again. Down and back, sideways, ankle, knee, down and back, sideways, ankle, front, 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 down and back, sideways, ankle, front. I think that's 8, so this is 9 and 10. Okay, that is the first warm-up mobility drill that we're doing. We're going to do the second one now. It's called the elephant walk. To get into it, sort of straighten your legs, fold forward, get into this L shape. And if you want, you can do a little bit of a hip wiggle to loosen up your back and the hips. Next, I want you to bend one knee, straighten the other leg, and bring the belly button down. You should feel the stretch in the hamstring and the other hamstring. There'll be slightly different stretches because your legs are in different positions. And now, I want you to grab your outer calf and open up your chest by rotating it in the direction of the straightened leg. All right? So my right leg is straight. My chest is opening up and turning to the right. All right? Take a couple of deep breaths. Try to get deeper into the stretch. Bring your belly button lower to the ground. And that's it. This is the elephant walk. Switch to the other side. And rotate to the left. For the first couple of reps in the elephant walk, I like to take it nice and slow to get the muscles used to this motion. And then as we do more, we do them a little bit faster. So this is the second rep. If you've never done this before, what I'm doing is pointing at something with my arms and looking at my hands. That way I know how open my chest is today, and I can keep on trying to get to that goal. The more reps you do, the more tired you might get, and you might feel like you're opening as much as before, but if you point to the thing that you're looking at, that you've marked, because you're doing the exercise right now, you'll be able to know if you got as far as the last couple of reps, and it can help you stay a little consistent with how far you're stretching and opening up that chest. All right, I think this is 4 or 5. Let's keep going. 5. One thing to remember is the goal is to flex and stretch the hamstrings, the thoracic rotation, the rotation in the upper back. That's just a bonus. So don't get so carried away by rotating that you forget to stretch your hamstrings. And that's 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. All right, that's the elephant walk. Shake out those legs. Let's keep going. Next up, we're doing the Cossack switch. Hey Tina. Oh, Yeah, we got a lot of people in here from Turkey, I guess. Hi, Tina. All right. What did we just do? We just did elephant walks. Let's get into some Cossack switches. So to get a Cossack switch, start by widening your stance. Point your toes out 45, 60 degrees or so. Point the knee into the direction of the toes. And try to bring the hip down as low as possible. If you're stuck a little bit higher up, that's totally okay. Just go however low that you can. All right. On the other leg, rotate your foot and your leg so that your toes are pointing up, your knees are pointing up, and let's just chill in this position for a little bit. All right, switch on over. So what makes the Cossack switch difficult is we're trying to keep our butt low as we come across the ground and come to the other side. We're going to do 5 of these in total. That was number 1. Let's keep going. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, that is it for the Cossack switch. It's time to get into the stretches. Let's go. The first stretch is a hamstring stretch. I like to do a variation that has a lot of gravity helping you with the stretch, and I like to do one leg at a time so you get all of that pressure onto one leg. So we start by standing up straight. Take a step forward with the leg you want to stretch. Throw the hips back and try to bring your chest down to horizontal. You should feel the stretch in your leg already. Once you're here, relax for a second. Try to take a couple of breaths. See if you can get deeper into the stretch. But don't let your posture bend too much. We want to keep it straight. And if you're feeling off balance here, grab something like a stool or a chair or a wall for support. If you're feeling good, let's keep going. Widen your stance for balance. And let's try to bring our belly button down to the thigh. Try to bring it to the floor. All right? Let's go. We're going to hold this stretch for 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew. All right, come on up out of that Cossack or out of the hamstring stretch. Let's switch over to the other side. Start by standing up straight. Take a step forward. The leg we want to stretch. Throw the hips back. Grab onto something for stability. Widen your stance for stability, and try to bring the belly button to the thigh. You can imagine that you're pushing your hips out and back. All right, ready? Let's go. 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew. All right, that's the hamstring stretch. Let's move on. And a couple of comments come in. I'm gonna double check. Whew. Elephant walk is really an underrated stretch. Thanks, Queen R. Nurman Akhtar, welcome. Liverpool, welcome back. All right. Next stretch. Butterfly stretch. So if you have a wall or something stable to lean back against, I recommend you use that. I have some doors behind me that I'm going to use for this stretch, put your hips, your shoulders, and your head against the wall or doors. And if you have any curtains or anything, scoot them out the way. And once you have this nice back positioning, pull your feet all the way in. Your knees should naturally pop up. I want you to flex your glutes, your butt, and your outer thigh muscles to pull the legs down. So using just muscle power, you should be able to bring the hips open and the knees down a little bit at least. And once you're as low as you can go with just muscle power, I want you to take your arms, take that shoulder in the wall, and push down into the hips. All right, that's it. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oof. All right, relax. Your hips might come up if you stop pushing on them. That's totally normal. I hope you take a couple of seconds to recover from that butterfly if it felt intense. And we're going to keep on going. We're going to get into the pancake. So the next stretch is called the pancake, and the goal is to fold forward. So we're going to do a standing variation now, or I'm going to do a standing variation. If you're a total pro at pancake and you can get into a much deeper one using some other method, by all means, do what works for you. For me, I'm going to do the standing pancake. And to do that, you spread your legs wide as comfortable. We don't want to get to a point where it hurts. If it does hurt, just come up a little bit. And the goal is to fold forward at the hips. So the same thing that we were doing for the elephant walk, we want to do for the pancake. All right? Leg is wide open, and we're folding at the hips. Now, once again, get into a position that's comfortable. Fold at the hips. And if you want to make it more difficult, you can try extending your arms so gravity is working in your favor and pulling you down. If that's not enough, you can grab your legs and you can pull them down a little bit and bring your chest closer to the ground. Whatever it is that you decide to do. Start it, because we're doing it right now. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew. Come on up. Take a little break if you need it. I have something stuck in my throat. It's a little itchy. I'm going to come back over to the phone, check the comments. Whew. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of people for a moment there, and then they disappeared. That's okay. That's totally normal. Part of the YouTube algorithm, I suppose. Let's get out of that pancake and continue into pigeon. For pigeon, we are bringing the ankle up to the opposite hip, and we're stretching out this side glute, upper glute over here, the inner thigh, and possibly the low back. All right, so let's get into position. Bring the leg down and across. It's very typical for your hips to be tight because they have not been in this kind of position at all yet today. So I recommend you do a couple of quick movements to get comfortable in this stretch, and then get started. Bring that chest down. Try to keep the hips low. Relax into that position. Take a couple of deep breaths.
Exhale. All right, we're going to start at 30 seconds. Let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, that's one side. Let's switch to the other side. Whew. Leg across. Move the hips a little bit. Get some movement. And drop these hips back. Let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, man. All right. Every time I do the pigeon and I really try to focus on relaxing into the hips, I remember that I should spend more time in the pigeon because there's just so much going on in the hips that even if I'm just holding my breath, because when I'm counting, I'm doing a little bit of a holding, right, to be able to pronounce words. Even just that little bit of holding tension in the abs makes for a slightly different stretch. And yeah, I can definitely benefit from spending more time in there. And since it's a laying down type stretch, it's not too bad. All right. Yes, Liverpool knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. Whew. Let's go. It's time for the side split. We are getting to the thing that we're all here for, working on the side splits. This is the point in time where if you've done this a couple of times before and you know your heels hurt from the side split stretch that we do, go grab some sneakers, go grab some cushions, and get comfortable because we're going to work pretty hard. Don't worry, we won't start without you. Unless you take a really long time, in which case maybe we'll start without you because I honestly have no idea where you are, so I guess I wouldn't know if you're ready or not. But since I talk so much, I think you can reliably go grab whatever you need to grab. All right. Whew. To start the side split, we're going to do the same thing that we just did for the pancake. And we're going to slowly drift into a deep open leg position. Once your leg starts getting a little bit uncomfortable, I want you to try externally rotating the legs. What that means is, and I'll shift over to one side so you can see what my foot is doing. This is not external rotation. That's the position that I'm usually in when I'm getting into a side split and dropping down at the hips, right? External rotation is rotating the legs and rotating them out to the outside of the body. External rotation. And what that means specifically in this moment here is your toes point up, your knees point up, and your quadricep muscle points up into the air. Okay? I want you to do that on both sides. And that should help get your hips and your leg muscles, the femur, out of the way of each other. There's some bone structure, anatomy stuff there that we don't need to get too deep into. But as long as you're folding your hips forward so that your chest is kind of floating in front of your hips and your legs are externally rotated, you shouldn't have too much problem with the bone structure. All right? Next, I want you to try and bring your weight back towards your hips and try to get most of your body over your hips as close to just above your hips as possible. And If you're doing that, your legs will naturally want to get into a slightly deeper stretch because you're putting more weight onto your hips, right? So if you're in like a push-up position way out front, you can move your hands slowly further back, and that will help you bring your weight over your hips. All right. I've really emphasized putting your weight over your hips. So let's do it. Let's start. 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Come on, forward. Oh, get out of that stretch and crawl up. We're going to take a little break to recover from that stretch. Shake out the legs. If you use a lot of hand strength and arm strength and finger strength to hold yourself up and make yourself stable in that position, shake out your arms too. Do a little squat if you need to. Kick your butt. Raise your knees. Just do whatever you need to do to make sure your hips still work, because the side split is very demanding and it is painful. All right, Liverpool, thank you for the very warm appreciation of the side split workout. Thanks for coming back. Wow, we're already 27 minutes in. All right, we got 2 more rounds, and I think we're approaching at least 30-something seconds of rest, so I think we can get back into that second side split. Whew. She got the legs. Get ready. Let's go. Open legs wide. Externally rotate the legs and fold your hips so that your chest is forward and you're in like a push-up position. Then slowly shift your weight back so that you are putting most of your weight into the hips. And after that, let's do a little wiggle to make sure that we're in our deepest position. Then, here we go. 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, come on forward, take a little rest break, and I'm going to talk about one other detail for you to focus on in this stretch. The next time we do this, I want you to focus on, need to come up with a really clean way of describing this, so bear with me. I'm going to test this on you. I want you to really focus on, and I'm going to pull my shirt in so you can see the shape of my back, and I want you to focus on tilting your pelvis so that there's this arch in your back. And the reason for that is when you're folded forward, people tend to want to do this, where the back starts rounding here immediately, and that means the pelvis is not doing what we want it to do. The hip is not doing what we want it to do. We want to have a slight curve in the low back, and that will help take the pelvis and give you the longest hamstring position that you can get into. The reason why we want the longest hamstring position that we can get into is because we're trying to stretch the hamstrings, all right? So when we're down deep into that stretch, I want you to focus on trying to almost stick your butt out away from you a little bit further, and maybe that will be just enough for you to feel the difference. Once you feel the difference and you know what you're looking for, you can try to adjust and tweak, all right? Whew. That is one tweak, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I have added this slight focus variation into the last 3 or 4 days, and I've really noticed a significant change in both the intensity of the stretch, but also in the depth that I've gotten subsequently. So that's enough. Just remember to tilt your hips and stick your butt out behind you. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's get into position. Externally rotate the legs. Sit your weight back. See if you can get a little bit deeper by wiggling. And I'm going to do a couple more wiggles because I feel like I can definitely get a little deeper. All right. Let's go. Try to stick your butt out. 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, crawl forward. Oh, by the time we're done with this last one, my legs are jello and I can't get out of the position. So if you're feeling the same way, that's okay. That's normal. It goes away after a couple minutes, I promise, usually. All right, I'm crawling forward to the camera so we can wrap up and say goodbye. Whew. Let's see. Yes, we finish in about 30 minutes, so we're a little bit over. I can't do the split yet, but that's what this consistency like video series is all about. We're working on the goal together, and I'm suffering every single day with you instead of just being a total pro to tell you all the cool things that you have to do in order to get the split. So a lot of the time, I'm learning with you, and if you have any new tips to try, let us know. Why am I doing this? Oh, I wanted to do two things at the same time. One, I wanted to build consistency and practice something that I've said I wanted to do for a really long time. In this case, I've thought I've wanted to do the side split for probably 15 years. And every year I do maybe like, I try for like 3, 4 days at a time. And then I would get busy, or maybe I'd be sore, or maybe I just forget, and then suddenly 3 months pass and I haven't made any progress. And so this year I want to do a really serious, thoughtful challenge and invite people to join so that we can practice consistency and doing the side splits together. So the other thing is, or sorry, the first thing was I wanted to practice consistency because I know I've struggled with being able to do the thing over and over and over again and making progress that way. And the second thing was I really wanted to do the side splits, so I thought I'd combine that together. And yeah, so I want to combine those two things together and hopefully create a little community, a group of people who were trying to work on it together, right? Because it's hard to make time, to make an effort to do difficult things, and hopefully with a little community, with somebody doing it with you, you have a little bit more motivation to get the workout done, to make a little bit of effort, to get that practice, to make a little bit of progress. And that's what we're doing. We're here for 20-30 minutes every single day. Some people come every day, some people come 4 or 5 times a week, some people come in once and they never appear again. You know, that's totally normal. That's just how life is. And hopefully we find enough people that are interested so that we build a little community. Yeah, so I'm trying to read through the rest of the comments. Yeah, that's basically it. And the pro is or the positive is I'm doing this and I'm suffering alongside you. I'm not just, watching you guys, or I mean, making a quick video for fun and then watching you guys suffer. I'm suffering here, making progress a little bit at a time, and it helps keep me accountable, but it also gives you guys some support too. You'll come until I do the split. I want you to come until you do the split, but okay, I mean, that's fine. I appreciate that you'll come consistently for any time at all, so I appreciate it. All right, we are 35 minutes into the hour. That means we are running 5 minutes long anyway. There are still 3 people online, so thank you so much for coming in and practicing consistency and practicing the side splits with me today. As always, we're all about consistency and getting to the goals together. So spread the word, let people know. If you have other people in your life that want to get side splits, send them my way, and hopefully we'll grow the community together. All right, Liverpool, thank you so much for coming. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for the conversation and engagement and keeping the video interesting, for me at least. So I appreciate it. All right, that's it. Come back tomorrow, or the day after, or anytime the rest of the whole month. We'll be here, same time, 9 p.m. Central Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific. All right, bye-bye. I'll see you all soon.